I was around so much, between the music business and, everything.
Diddy late nights, anything can happen, I'm just vibing.
Just looking at my beautiful son. Boy, you's a beautiful black king.
They say like father, like son. Apparently, Quincy Brown doesn't believe this saying because, as he has recently spilled, he's nothing like his adoptive dad shown Diddy Combs. And he even blamed the music mogul for the trauma he received at an early age. As Quincy says, the experience of spending time around Diddy ruined his childhood. But what so horrible could have happened to this young man? Let's find out.
Yeah, they're gonna be going crazy. We gonna need more security, y'all.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. Just a couple of years ago, Diddy's stepson, Quincy Brown, celebrated a milestone birthday with a star-studded epic 30th soiree held at a stylish Beverly Hills estate, hosted by his rap mogul stepfather. And apparently, it was the last time when Quincy was full of gratitude for his stepdad because recently, after months of reflection, this young man came to the conclusion that his rich and lavish childhood left him with a huge trauma, and he blames nonetheless Diddy for all the horrible experiences.
Doing what I can to, not even fit in, but just like understand what's going on.
Now, Diddy is no stranger to living his life like it's last day on earth, and despite the music mogul turning 54 years this year, he still lives like he's 20, with never-ending bashes and new girlfriends. However, at the same time, the music mogul managed to father 7 kids aged from 32 years to 6 months. And while it's an admirable thing to raise so many children and give them the best life, the eldest of the music mogul's kids, Quincy, is now confident that Diddy's house is not a good place for safe and healthy childhood, and he himself was deeply traumatized by witnessing his stepfather shenanigans.
With my step-pops, he's just a different breed when it comes to just entertainment-wise, so I definitely got that all instilled in me as well, so.
Right. Quincy was born in 1991 to late model Kim Porter and singer, songwriter, and record producer L.B. Sure, but at the age of 3, the boy went to live with Diddy since his mom was dating the music producer. And eventually, even having a living father, Quincy was adopted by Diddy. And the man is now saying this unlocked doors some wild things he wishes he could never see. As you probably guess, being around Diddy comes with pretty great perks, like having no worries about money and having access to the most influential and rich people in the show business. Sounds like a dream childhood, but not for Quincy.
But like I said, growing up, it definitely was a lot that I soaked in and really didn't know what it was until later on in life.
As Quincy mentioned, his childhood was stained and ruined by frequent shenanigans happening right in their family house. And now this young man wants to protect his siblings from witnessing the same things as he had, especially the latest addition to the big family, Diddy's biological daughter, Love, who was born in December 2022. But what possible troubles could a 6-month-old girl expect? Well, according to Quincy, Diddy was very much into partying, and he doesn't mean to stop in the nearest future. And while having your parents' friends around doesn't usually create any trauma or inconvenience, as Quincy says, Diddy's gatherings are special.
You know what I mean? Because right now, it's not looking good, but if we pray.
Now, there's long been talk on the streets about the wild stuff that's happening at Diddy's famous parties. And as Quincy confirmed, it was actually all men gatherings, including high-profile celebrities and even minors. As Quincy mentioned, all the rumors about his stepdad's shenanigans are true, and he even saw young rapper Usher partying with adult men. If you remember, Usher himself once confirmed that he lived with Diddy under the same roof when he was 14.
To New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
At 14 years old, Usher moved to New York to collaborate with Diddy, but it wasn't all work. Apparently, the mentorship didn't end with work, and Diddy wanted to play a dad for young artists and would let Usher attend his extravagant parties to give the singer more of an edge. Apparently, it all was curious for Usher, and the idea of seeing an adult life taunted him. So up to this day, the rapper thinks of this experience as one of the best moments of his life.
Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it.
However, for Quincy, it was all beyond creepy to see adult men doing things they should do behind the closed doors. And it probably added to his trauma he had developed throughout the years of living under Puffy's wing. Now, it makes me wonder if Quincy was a part of Puffy flavor camp, like Usher and Justin Bieber, and what other ugly details of his childhood may surface when he faces the gruesome reality of his damaging childhood.
Because you don't just have no sleep. You know what I mean? Like, you're operating and you're delusional and stuff, but it's just like...
It's crazy what may be happening behind the closed doors, and people not being able to stay safe from Diddy. Apparently, the late model and also Quincy's mom, Kim Porter, wanted to share her side of the story in a tell-all memoir, but as we know, in 2018, Kim passed away, and her ex and Quincy's real dad, L.B., sure spouted off a conspiracy theory about her untimely demise, plus rumor surface over Pelted. Tell, all book about Diddy. Up to this day, L.B. sure is confident that Kim fell the victim to Diddy's cruelty, and she was eliminated because of what she knew about him and his ugly and despicable activities. Many people agree with this theory, and they share their opinions on social media. As one person commented, there is valid reason to me why Diddy makes people call him Quincy's dad. That man has a father who was known and present. This to me is some more of Diddy being controlling and belittling another man for his own ego pleasure. And another user added, wow, he got everything a man could want. And I still feel sorry for him being Diddy's son. It may feel like a privilege to be close to the music mogul, but in fact, Quincy says, it's more like a punishment. And ever since actor Jamie Foxx spilled the beans about Diddy's wild gatherings with men, he also felt like saying something. As you know, Jamie accidentally shared how his friend Puffy was partying with young men rappers. And it's believed to be among the main reasons why the actor ended up in hospital. Diddy couldn't allow more truth to come and see the light.
Watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this.
And it's a pool party that is ridiculous money.
It was an eye-opening moment for Quincy, and as the young man said, it made him reflect on his past and see many things from a different angle. Now he believes that his stepfather Diddy is some sort of a monster, starting with the fact that he decided to basically steal the boy from his living dad by adopting him. Yes, Quincy was a super privileged kid, thanks to Diddy's deep pockets, but we all know that such an opulent lifestyle often comes at a monstrous cost, and the boy quickly fell under the influence of the music mogul, seeing all the glitz and glamour of Hollywood.
Everything is a process, things take time.
And in 2008, Quincy published an open letter to his biological dad, accusing him of being an absentee father. He wrote in his letter, "Sean Combs is the person who I look up to and appreciate as a father." He added that he was grateful for everything Puffy gave him, adding, "He is the one who helped mold me into the person I am today, and I will always try to live up to his expectations. He has always been supportive of me, and I will forever love and respect him." However, after analyzing everything he had witnessed as a child, he came to realization that the music mogul in fact ruined and spotted his childhood with traumatizing memories, which were locked behind the opulent and lavish lifestyle Diddy had been offering.
But you had resources, you had people in your life who, were incredibly talented, had great connections.
Now, it seems to Quincy that Diddy basically took all the chances of him growing in a healthy environment, and because of his stepdad's never-ending shenanigans, the young man is now having troubles from telling what's right and wrong. Plus, he blames the music mogul for taking the place of a father and not allowing Quincy to mend the relationship with, sure, his biological dad.
I was just in the background of everything. I wasn't really, all that stuff was happening, but I wasn't really using or, in the mix, really.
However, over time, as Quincy realized what a vile man his stepdad was, his relationship with his estranged biological father has changed a lot, from pretty much non-existent to the two of them doing a music video together. And according to insiders, the two of them are way closer now when the truth about Diddy is out. As one source claimed, we're told things have slowly gotten better since then. Elle and Quincy have been going out to dinners, and their relationship is the best it's ever been. Fans hope that Quincy could heal from the wild experiences of his past and distance himself from Diddy's traumatizing presence. As one person commented, "I wish Quincy mom was still here. Diddy is not a good dad or a role model for anyone. Quincy should be wondering why his mom is not here. Quincy should be wondering why his mom is not here. Quincy, get close to God and your real dad, I'll be sure." And another user added, "Moral of the story: stay away from Tutti Frutti Diddy." Let's hope that young artists will listen to this advice and stop trying to get into Diddy's circle, because all this man does is permanent damage. And what do you think about this, guys? Was Quincy's childhood ruined by Diddy? And will he ever recover from those traumatic memories? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm